মানবাধিকার লঙ্ঘনের প্রেক্ষিতে যুক্তরাষ্ট্রের নিষেধাজ্ঞা ইস্যুতে হাউসের পররাষ্ট্র বিষয়ক কমিটির চেয়ারম্যান কংগ্রেসম্যান গ্রেগরি মিক্সের বক্তব্য বিকৃত এবং ভুলভাবে উপস্থাপন করেছিল ওয়াশিংটনস্থ বাংলাদেশ দূতাবাস। এমন অভিযোগ এবং কূটনীতিক রীতি ভঙ্গ করে তা প্রচার করার পর অবশেষে গণমাধ্যমে পাঠানো সেই বিবৃতিটি প্রত্যাহার করে নিয়েছে বাংলাদেশ দূতাবাস বলে রিপোর্ট প্রকাশ করেছে নেত্র নিউজ। যুক্তরাষ্ট্রের এনসিএন এবং জাস্ট নিউজে বাংলাদেশ দূতাবাস কর্তৃক বিভ্রান্তিমূলক খবর প্রচারের বিষয়টি তুলে ধরলে তা নজরে আসে কংগ্রেসের পররাষ্ট্র বিষয়ক কমিটির। পরে আনুষ্ঠানিক বিবৃতি দিয়ে নিষেধাজ্ঞা ইস্যুতে দেয়া বক্তব্য এবং নিজের অবস্থান স্পষ্ট করেন কংগ্রেসম্যান মিক্সো। ভুল বিবৃতিটি নিয়ে যুক্তরাষ্ট্রের পররাষ্ট্র বিষয়ক কমিটি তাদের উদ্বেগ প্রকাশের পরই তা সরিয়ে নিয়েছে বাংলাদেশ দূতাবাস। তবে ওয়াশিংটনস্থ বাংলাদেশ দূতাবাস তাদের ওয়েবসাইট থেকে বিবৃতিটি সরিয়ে নিলেও পররাষ্ট্র মন্ত্রণালয়ের ওয়েবসাইটে তা এখনও ঝুলে আছে বলে জানা গেছে।
It is an absolute crime, vicious crime, knowing fully well that they are lying about US congressmen. So bad. So bad. Done by embassy. Our embassy in DC. They lied. Our embassy lied. Our embassy committed a crime against a US congressman, sitting congressman, lawmaker, twisting his speech by frauding something he never said about sanction. Why would they do that? It's a crime. And BNP must react, do the due diligence, do their job, must wake up from the hibernation, stand up for the rights of the people and themselves against those criminals who have committed such a crime by lying about a lawmaker. Who did it? Who did it? That's the question. BNP must call a press conference and ask the US diplomats from Bangladesh and then demand an investigation by State Department to find out the truth. Who is behind this crime? Who is the criminal? Who is the masterminder? Who commanded this crime to be committed by the embassy, by our embassy in DC? Did they do it? Why would they do it? They know they have to go to jail. Embassy people know they will end up in jail. They don't have any need to do it. There is no reason for them to lie about a lawmaker, knowing fully well they will end up in jail, serving 20, 30, 40 years jail time. Why would they risk their lives, their future, their children, their generation? Why would they end up in jail knowing fully well that lying about a congressman or anybody, it is not Bangladesh, not Sudan, not Ghana, not Uganda, that you can get away with murder. It is not Hasina. It's not Idi Amin's country. Here, law is law. Business is business. To the dot. To the penny. It doesn't work like that. Still they lied about sanction, about a congressman, about something that he never said. He never mentioned something about the sanction, twisting his words about the sanction. He never mentioned something that they posted. He never said yes, no, yes, no, yes, no. He said like it is. He said what State Department said before. He just echoed it. He never said it different. But somebody, some invisible man or a woman, twisted the words of the congressman and lied about his speech. They twisted it, and then when they got caught, when the embassy got caught, it's not the embassy, it's a Sheikh Hasina. It's Sheikh Hasina, it's all about Hasina. BNP must react and act. They should not hibernate any further. They must ask for the investigation and punishment for the criminals who did it. In this case, Hasina, who ordered. Because embassy people understand this is not Bangladesh. They cannot lie, should not lie. But they lied anyhow. Because Hasina is making them to lie for 13 years. Everybody. On land, off land. Hasina is making them to commit crime, risking their lives, their future. They will all go to jail someday. They will all go to jail. Question is this. Why should they lie about a congressman, then retract it? Retract it from the media. By retracting the speech, the twisted speech, after congressman's office found out, by retracting it, is an admission of their crime, illegal activities, for which they must go to jail. And BNP needs to react. This is their golden opportunity, once in a lifetime. This opportunity for the BNP is a gold, is a diamond. Must take it and run and call for an investigation immediately. Go to your embassy. Don't lose this opportunity. And I'll tell you why. Who ordered it? Hasina. That's what she's been doing for 13 years. Using all our establishment for her political crime. She ordered in USA, the embassy, to lie about Gregory Mix, his words about a sanction, to suppress information, to oppress, to lie about the sanction, so that our people in the country doesn't know about the truth about sanction. She wanted to twist the word of the congressman, that he said, she said. That's what she has been doing for 13 years. She has become a professional crime. A professional, established gunda, bolena gunda, something like gunda, is beyond that. To lie about a congressman, to twist his words about a sanction, you did it. And State Department said it. But he cannot lie and he can go to jail. He's putting these people in a very, very grave danger. The embassy, I mean. Hasina put the embassy people and they will go to jail because congressman is going to do it. I'll tell you why. Congressman will ask for investigation. And all these thugs in DC, inside the Bangladesh embassy, who lied about this congressman, he will open an investigation. These thugs in the embassy, knowing fully well, he never said something about the sanction. And then when they got caught, they retracted it. They retracted it. What a fool. What a fool. Is it admission of their crime in the court of law? It is the proof that they committed the crime. And they will go to jail. I'll tell you why. And BNP must react right now. Ask for an investigation by the State Department. Give an application to the US Embassy in Dhaka and give them all the proof. The Hasina did it. I'll tell you why. In 2018, MBS saw the Crown Prince. He did the same thing and got punished. He ordered a murder of a US-based journalist, Jamal Khashoggi, a columnist for the Washington Post, enemy of MBS. He was a critic. He was unveiling all the crimes of the MBS, just like Sheikh Hasina of the Saudi Arabia. And MBS ordered the murder of the journalist inside a consulate in Istanbul. Inside a consulate in Turkey. 15 killers he sent to murder Khashoggi inside the consulate. And those killers were sitting inside the consulate waiting for Khashoggi to arrive. And soon he arrived. They just cut him into pieces. In 15 minutes, They throw him in a drum of acid and dissolved all his flesh and bones. Later, State Department punished MBS with sanction. MBS got punished by the State Department with sanction. And 15 murderers, they got the death sentence. They are dead. They had to pay the price of the crime with their life. They are dead. They are given death sentence by the court in Saudi. And US State Department made sure none goes unpunished, MBS or the killers. They make sure MBS get the sanction and they get their death sentences. In this case, it's not the consulate, it's the embassy. In Hasina's case, it's the embassy where the crime took place. In MBS case, it's the consulate where the murder took place. In this case, the conspiracy about lying about a congressman, it took place inside Bangladesh embassy in DC. That's where the crime happened. Lying about sanction about a congressman. Hasina must pay the price for her crime, just like MBS. And BNP now has a duty, obligation to the nation to open up, to speak up, because if BNP demands it, US must listen to it. If BNP makes an official application asking about an investigation to the State Department, US Consulate Office or the embassy in Dhaka, they will have to start the investigation if the BNP asks. BNP and all other responsible people inside the country, those who understand the crime that happened, they must join BNP and together all must ask for the justice. Thanks for watching.